Could be better, but it was pretty good. We were pretty quick, but we had some typical bad luck. We had a good recovery yesterday and another good recovery today after getting taken out in the finals. So all in all, we were pretty quick, so I'm pretty happy, but it'd be nice to get a result.
My weekend was pretty good. Started off rough on Friday, pace wasn't there, and then Saturday we struggled again to the final, and then we picked up, found the pace, finished third, I think. And then today, qualified second, finished second in both heats, and then finished second again in the final. So just need one more spot. We're almost there. Thanks again.
It was pretty good. Practice day we struggled a little bit, and Saturday when race day came around, we were definitely pretty quick. And in the final, I got knocked off, and I had to come from about 6 seconds back to catch the leaders, and I ended up third. And then today we had some engine issues, so I didn't get to qualify. So I started last in both heats. I made it up to first the first heat and second the second heat. And in the final, I just outdrove fellow competitor Dustin Strauss, and it was a great weekend. Thank you to Franklin Motorsports for giving me a great power plant, and MRP for giving me a great kart.
So, my weekend is Sunday because Saturday I have a lot of problems in qualifying, and the second in the final have a problem in the steering wheel. I can't be able to do the race. So Sunday completely different. I'm first in the warm up. In the qualify, I can't be able to catch a draft. It's very important here. I start in 12th. I did 2 heats very good, 5th position, starting 3rd in the final, and I lead in half final. I lead, and in the last laps, Ashley passed me and Joy Jans. In the last corner, I was second, and Joy Jans hit me, pushed me out. I finished 4th. The marshals will decide, but for today, I think it's a good weekend.
Our weekend was good. We were fast right out of the box on Friday. We were pretty quick through all the practice sessions and felt pretty good going into Saturday's racing. Qualifying, we weren't quite as good as we hoped. We sort of went wrong with the tire pressures, but that worked well with one set throughout the weekend. We sort of had them wear in a little bit slower. So we just worked our way solidly through the heats and paced the final, led a lot of that, and unfortunately made a slight mistake at the end that cost me and a competitor. This morning I just set up and took things a little more easy to get going. Hope to make the tires last throughout the day, and I think that strategy worked pretty well. I was running really fast at the end of the final and got into 3rd near the end and was running the leaders down. I think with a little more time I could have probably got the win today.
The weekend started off great. We were fast all throughout practice, got pole position. The top kart P1 engines was hauling. Won the first heat race, finished 3rd in the second, but that gave me pole position for the final and just didn't make the right chassis adjustments for the final. Ashley was the one to beat all week, and she was incredible, so props to her. And then today, again, showed speed, 2nd in morning warm-up, qualified 6th with no draft, so not too bad. First heat, flat tire. Don't really know how that happened because we came in, filled the tire up, and it held air. So kind of surprised there. And then 4th in the final heat, started 12th or 13th in the final, got run over, and end of the weekend. So again, we showed speed just like in Mooresville, but we're not getting the results we want, so that's what we need to focus on going forward.
At the very end, it turned out really good. Won on Sunday, had a little trouble on the Saturday's final, was bumped off from pole and got to last, came back through in the lead, got bumped off and finished 5th. Tough weekend at times, but all in all, it was a good weekend.
It was a tough weekend for us. A little bit of some issues we had to overcome. We were pretty quick when we unloaded. Friday went well, happy hour. I think we were P3. Morning went well on Saturday. We just kind of missed the setup a little bit on qualifying. We're still learning. We really don't have a basic standard package to roll off the trailer, so you know, the iCart guys are digging really hard. We're learning a lot with the material. You know, overall we learned a lot, and you know, it was decent for points. Some key people dropped out and or didn't show up, so and I'm looking forward to the next race, and I'm happy with, you know, top 10s. That's what we were looking forward to. You know, win is good, but Ashley O'Hara was really fast this weekend, so good job to her. And everybody else, Comet Kart Sales, was great help. The engine was good. And look forward to the next race.